So I bought some Intel on Friday at 46, as you can see here, 100 shares at $46. And then I sold call options expiring February 22nd at a $48 strike price, and I collected 75 cents per share, so I collected $75. So $75 minus the $11 fees divided by the 4,600 investment is about 1.3%. So not that great, but I sold the $48 strike price. So if on February 22nd, Intel is trading above $48, my shares would get sold automatically at 48. So I'd make the $2 per share difference plus the 75 cents that I already collected. So I'd make $2.75 on a $46 price. So I'd make about 6% profit in about a month if Intel is trading above 48 come February 22nd. Ideally, I would prefer that Intel does not trade above 48 come February 22nd, so I get to keep the shares and I try to sell another call option the following month. Now, if you watched my video regarding Micron, this stock I bought at 33.74 and it just shot up right after. It's trading. It closed on Friday at about 39. It closed at 38.96. So obviously I don't want to let it go at 36 because I sold a call option at a $36 strike price. I collected 99 cents for it per share, so about $100. But I don't want to sell it at 36 knowing that it's trading at 39. Plus, I wanted to sell call options every month on it. I basically have two choices. Either I let the shares get called away come February 26th. Come February 22nd, for sure it's going to be trading above 36, or most likely it's going to be trading above 36. It's already trading at 39 right now. We still have a month to go, although anything can happen, but I think it's just going to keep going up. Or worst case scenario, it'll be steady. So my profit on Micron would be 36 minus 33.74 plus the 99 cents that I collected by selling call option. So my profit on Micron in a month would be $3.25 per share, so about $325, or $325 divided by the 33.74 price, which is about close to 10% profit in 1 month. But if I want to keep the shares so that I can hold on to it for a longer time to sell it potentially at a higher price, but also to sell call options every month to collect the call premiums, here's what my choice is. So I sold the February 22nd call option at the 36 strike price. So what I could do is I could buy back the option. Obviously, I sold it for 99 cents. And if I buy it back, it's going to cost me $3.97. So obviously that's a bad deal, but I would do that if I want to keep the shares at expiry date. And what I could do is buy the $3.97, buy the February 22nd call option back at $3.97 at the strike price that I sold it at. So I would have to buy it back at $3.97, and then I would sell, let's say, the 39 strike price. Let's say I want to move up to the 39 strike price, so that in case my shares get called away, they don't get called away at 36, but they get called away at 39. So I could buy back the 36 strike price at $3.97 and then sell the 39 strike price at $1.98. So the difference is about $2. So I'd be down $2. I'd be down $2 with the call options, but I would be up $3 with the strike price. So instead of selling at 36, I'd be selling at 39. So that's a $3 positive difference, but I would have lost $2 to buy back the option and then to sell the 39 strike price option. So at the end, I'm up $1. But I'm only gonna make up this dollar when I actually sell the shares at 39. But what I could do is once I sell the call option at 39, which expires on February 22nd, on February 22nd, or depending on the price of the stock, I could buy back again the call option at a 39 strike price. So on expiry date, if the stock is trading at 39.5, then the call option will be worth 50 cents. If the stock is trading at 40, the call option will be worth $1 at this strike price. So at expiry date, basically the call option will be basically the difference between the market price and the strike price, maybe a little bit higher, but very close. So come February 22nd, if the market price is trading at 39.5, for example, then the call option will be around 60 cents, for example. So I could buy it back at 60 cents and then sell the March 15 expiry date call option at the 39 strike price, sell it at $2.65, for example. Right now it's $2.65, but probably come February 22nd, this will not be $2.65. Probably be, well, if we look at the difference between February 22nd and March 15, at the same strike price. Here we have 265, and February 22nd we had 198. So right now you can see there's a 65-cent difference. So probably there will also be a 65-cent difference come February 22nd. If the stock is trading at 39, then the March 15 call option will be around maybe 65 or 70 cents. But it's hard to predict. But at most, the difference between buying and selling the 39 strike price 1 month after will probably be a dollar. So I'll collect $1, let's say, by selling the next month option, which is $100 divided by the 33.74 investment, which will be about 2.9%. So when I sold the 99-cent, I collected basically 2.9% in the first month. But then what I could do is 1 week before expiry date, so maybe on February 15th, so before February 22nd, I could buy back the call option, the $36 call option, buy back at whatever price it is, and immediately sell the 39 strike price at whatever price it's trading at. And most likely it'll have the same difference that you can see right now, $3.97 versus $1.98, so a $2 difference. So I'd be down $2 with the call options, but I would be up $3 in the difference of the strike price. So come February 22nd, if the stock is trading above 39, my shares would get called away at 39 instead of 36, like it would be originally. So I'd make $3 there and I'd lose $2 in the call options. So I'd be up $1. Instead of doing nothing, if I leave as is versus buying the call option back and selling it and then having my shares get called away at 39, I'd be up $1, which is $100. So I'd make an extra $100 as opposed to just doing nothing. But if I don't want my shares to get called away, I could at expiry date again buy back the call option, which will depending on the price of the stock, I could buy back the call option and then sell it again at the same strike price for the next month, for March 15, and that should be also a $1 difference. So then I could continue making 2.9% per month by holding Micron, and then when I'm happy to sell for a capital gain, then I could sell it. So it's hard to explain because the values are not real. They'll definitely change when the market opens and when we get closer to expiry date, but the idea is valid and hopefully sustainable if I want to keep selling call premiums every month and keeping the shares, which would generate a 2.9% return per month, which is of course 34% per year. And that would be just from the call options. And if I decide to let my shares get called away, I would make a capital gain of 39 divided by 33.74, so about 15% on top of that. But of course, $2 was wasted buying back the call option initially. So instead of 39, it'll be about 37 divided by 33.74. So 10% capital gain from selling the shares, plus potentially a 2.9% every month from selling call options. So theoretically, that would be a way to get out of this position. But given that I still have a month, I mean, anything could happen. I mean, the stock could drop below 36 by February 22nd. So then I don't have to buy it back and sell it again. And I can keep selling call options while keeping the shares. So we'll see what happens. But it looks like I'll have the same scenario again with Intel because it closed I bought it at 46 on Friday. The lowest on Friday was 45.75, and the highest on Friday was 47.43, and it closed at 47. So most likely a month later, it's going to be trading above $48 because it's a very popular stock. So I'll probably be faced with the same situation. If I want to keep the shares or let them get called away, I'll probably have to buy back the call option and then sell at a higher strike price and then buy it back at expiry date and then sell 1 month away. A lot of fees will be spent, but hopefully the profits will surpass the fees. And the reason I'm trying to get into writing covered calls is because I feel like I can generate a higher return per year. Therefore, my portfolio would grow faster and faster than if I were just buying dividend stocks and just reinvesting the dividends, because of course with dividends the returns that I'll be making is about 5% per year. I think once I have a big portfolio, I think I wouldn't mind just buying dividend stocks and living off 5% per year. But I mean, to get to a big capital, I think it takes a strategy that allows me to grow my portfolio faster. I mean, my strategy before was basically to buy quality companies that pay dividends, buy them relatively low, and then sell them a little bit higher, whether it takes a month or a week, as you could see, or 2 months or 3 months, make a capital gain of 10 or 15%, and then repeat the process with other stocks. But what I noticed with that strategy is I never end up using the full amount in my portfolio in one trade. So let's say I have 60,000, I'm going to be probably putting in $2,000 per trade. So that's 30 trades. So that means for my whole portfolio to make 10%, I would need to make 30 trades per year of 10% profit for just so that my whole portfolio generates a 10% return. So because I'm breaking it up in 30 chunks, it becomes harder to have 30 positive trades of 10% or more in a year. But let's say I broke it up in 4 chunks, then I would have to spend $15,000 per trade, which is probably not something I'm comfortable with right now. I would just need 4 trades per year that give me 10%, which I've done easily. But at the same time, sometimes I buy stocks that don't go up right away, they go down. So then I would have 25% of my portfolio that I can't do anything with, and I have to wait for it to recover. So that's my issue with swing trading, is because I'm not able to put all my portfolio in one trade, I have to separate my full portfolio. It forces me to make several trades per year that generate at least 10% so that my whole portfolio generates 10%. And that's why I buy dividend stocks, is that so that in case I buy a stock at the wrong price and it continues to drop, well, at least it's generating something while I'm waiting for the stock to go up. So it looks like this year I'm going to try writing covered calls, and we'll see what the end result will be. But this is definitely more time consuming than I wanted it to be. But we'll see. I'm still debating between dividend investing or swing trading or writing covered calls, or maybe a little bit of all. I mean, they all have their benefits, they all have their disadvantages, and I haven't decided yet. But yeah, just wanted to share with you this trade that I made on Friday, Intel at 46. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Like always, if you're going to open an account with Questrade to trade on the stock market, use my referral code in the description below the video to get between $25 and $250 back, depending on your deposit. Or if you want, you could use my referral link that'll get you $50 in free trades. So the choice is yours. Also, check out the other referral links in the description below the video. That would help support the channel. Thanks for watching.